This is not a test. This is the Articulated Ninja's YouTube channel announcing the commencement of criticisms towards Diaper Swiper Island, aka the worst G.I. Joe classified channel on YouTube. Commencing at the siren, any and all information presented will be used under fair use for educational and criticism purposes. All emergency services, including police, fire, and medical, will be postponed for Swiper Island during the duration of this virtual ass whooping. Blessed be free speech and fair use. Articulated Ninja Clan for life.
Fun fact, he DMCA struck me as well. Some people can't take a joke, if you know what I'm saying. But if you know the old adage,
don't start nothing, won't be nothing,
it kind of rings true.
The actions and behaviour of the host of Diaper Island could have immeasurable consequences for our community if we don't rally together and spread this message far and wide.
Swiper, no swiping!
Oh man!
Friends and enemies alike are banding together to fight against the lowest piece of shit in our community. And this is unheard of. People even rallied around scumbags like Trashman and Spectre Uncreative. But Viper Island?
You're fresh out of Friends.
Ryan's images. Diaper Island stealing Ryan's images.
We're just getting started.
Oompa loompa doopa dee doo. I'm Swiper Island stealing from you. Oompa loompa doopa dee dee. You are not allowed to criticize me. What do you get when you're a liar and weak? Me. Who doesn't know the meaning of accountability? Me. What do you get posting something I don't like? I will silence you with a copyright strike. I am just a piece of shit. Oompa loompa doopa dee doo. I'm Swiper Island stealing from you. Oompa loompa doopa dee dee. You are not allowed to criticize me.
Oh, and it's all fair use, so I don't want to hear any of that bullshit.
Hey everyone, welcome, and yeah, I swiped all that shit. Why did I swipe all that shit? Well, Ninja told me to swipe. That's the stuff I took from him. And, you know, I just thought there were some good tidbits that both Tony and Chad said that kind of helped guide us into this. Like, you know, this is fair use. I want to hear that bullshit. Because you never know when you're going to get hit with a copyright strike with this asshole. Just telling you right now. The Island of Vipers. The Island of Diapers. The Island of Swipers. Swiss Island. Now, as we all know, he stole Ryan's picture, put a little sepia on it, and then claimed it as his own. Okay. You gotta expect some clapback from that. Duh. And, of course, after that, after all that, he starts copywriting striking Ryan and Chad's Instagram and Chad's the Guru. All three have been taken down. I did not know until I saw Tony Roberts' video that he was also copyright striking Vishay and Samantha. I have never actually spoken to Vishay and Samantha personally, but everyone who knows them tells me they are wonderful people, and they seem like wonderful people. I have seen them on It's Chad's live stream, and they seem like very nice people. So, copyright striking them for supporting Ryan is a bunch of bullshit. And it pisses me off because as I said, people have told me very good things about them. And I do like them. I mean, from what I've seen, I do like them. And I hope to meet them someday. But this is unfair, and I don't like it. So yeah, I'm screaming about it. I'm trying to raise the volume up. Yeah, I'm small time, I know. But if enough of us scream together, enough times, it will come to an end. Now, at one point today, it looked like Viper Island's Instagram was taken down. Turned out it wasn't. Don't know what was going on, but oh well. Anyway, gonna get some posts he made though on his channel. Now, this is public. It's right there on his community page. You can go look at it yourself. But I'm going to talk about a few things in this because this proves to me this guy is delusional. Believe me, I really do think he's delusional. And, some people, I discussed it with some people and they said, oh no, he's narcissistic. I'm like, nah, he's delusional. But anyway, let's get to it. All right, here we go. Websites have policies and rules that everyone must follow. Yeah, they do. When someone repeatedly ignores the warnings from a website and continues to send 67 harassing posts and messages over the course of a few days, it is often ground for the website to terminate their account. Bullshit. He had both Chad and Ryan blocked and would come in late at night when most people are sleeping and would hit them with they'd wake up in the morning and you'd see it in the morning. Copyright strike. You can go check their Facebook. I think they made it public. And you can check the 3POA podcast page as well. And it's all public. It's Chad's YouTube. Link is in his channel. Go to it. But that's a lot of bullshit because you can't message somebody who's blocked. Duh. Websites are not obligated to agree with anyone's viewpoints and opinions. We're going to come back to this. There are rules in place that must be followed. Violate those rules and you risk losing your privilege. Hint. If you don't like that, too bad. It's up to the websites, not you or your followers. Who's that a dig at? The people who are raising awareness about this. That's who that's a dig at. Me, Tony Roberts, Ninja, everyone. Figure Fever, Grindhead Jim Largo, Wilhelm Toy and Hobby. I'm thinking off the top of my head. If I'm leaving you out, I do apologize. I'm really thinking this off the top of my head. So don't feel bad if I've left you out. And I'm trying to remember everyone, and it's a long damn list of people. But if individuals who harass others cannot comprehend basic language, yoo-hoo! What you're doing is harassment. You hit Ryan with, I think it was 27 copyright strikes. One of them was a screenshot of the YouTube copyright strike you filed. You can't, there's no copyright on that. Oh, we come back to copyright in a second. Excuse me. Cannot comprehend basic language and persistently ignore warnings. The consequences from their account is their own doing. No. Sending 67 harassing messages over a few days, just one example of many, is typically a sign of mental instability and poor health. So is habitually lying. Not surprisingly, some lie to their followers about the reason for their account being terminated. Okay, you're saying 67 messages. Produce said messages. Oh, you can't. Yeah, well, they can produce receipts on the copyright strike. So, who am I going to believe? I mean, seriously. he's trying to spin doctor and he's doing a shitty job at it because just a little fact checking tells you this is not what's happening. The actual reason for harassment and making threats, nobody made a threat, which violates the rules. Not a single person has made a threat. It requires a special kind of stupid not to understand when to stop and go away. Yeah, it is, Viper Island. You kept striking everyone that supported Brian. There's a lot of stupid people lacking impulse control who live on social media 24/7. Yeah, yourself. Because nobody had as much time as you to copyright strike. That was crazy. And don't have any concept of right or wrong. Again, you're projecting. Until ultimately held accountable like a toddler. If unhinged individuals with no life wish to cry like a baby about the consequences of their own actions, we couldn't care less. Who's we? This always gets me. He says we. I mean you. Likewise, you're not directly involved. If you're not directly involved and you choose to involve yourself like a weirdo, then whatever happens is your own fault. No, I have decided to involve myself to protect myself. Because this kind of shit is a threat. And it could, you could do it to me. You could do it to Bechet. You could do it to Samantha. You are attacking their character. And you're talking about people who are thought of very highly in this community. I mean, and even some people turn their nose up at Ryan. But they know he doesn't do that kind of shit. There will be no further explanations beyond this post, which has no explanations in it. Nor is anyone owed one. Oh, yes they are. If you don't like what you're reading, this probably applies to you. Well, it's not that I don't like what I'm reading. It's that I know it's a sack of bullshit. Either way, I don't really care. Long message for not really caring. For those that apply, go touch grass. Yeah, move on with your pathetic lives. Seek help, losers. Wow, bad form, dude. Everyone else, thanks for reading and always supporting us. So, he makes a stupid ass post. And, life goes on. Da-da-da. But we're still trying to raise awareness. A lot of people are. So then, one day, I see this weird post. And it's about both the 3POA and Analog Toy, who had not released his video yet. This was, I want to say Thursday. And I'm looking at it going, what the hell is this? This was Awesome Geek Headquarters. And he says, do not follow or support these pages because they bully Viper Island on YouTube. Which is bullshit. One guy said back, no they don't. Viper Island steals other contents and claims it as his own. Then copyright strikes them when they call him on it. Get your facts straight. Awesome Geek Headquarters responds, shut the fuck up. Viper Island is innocent. They don't steal. You have believed the a-hole liars that made up the crap about Viper Island. What do you call him posting the 1987 animated Joe movie on his channel without permission? And Hasbro had to strike him. This was deleted, by the way. That is not true. I followed both for a long time. They are not bullies. Tony Roberts is a combat veteran who has put his life on the line for all of us. And I've seen 3POA remove people from the Facebook group for harassment. Copyright strikes are a legal matter, not something you slap around like a lost pet flyers just because you don't like someone's opinion or your feelings are hurt. This cost me my place here, so be it, but you need to know the whole story. And this was in the Facebook group. This was not. Apparently, Awesome Geek Headquarters has a Facebook group. Who knew? So, I got wind of this. I came in. That's a lie. You've deleted comments from those who said otherwise. How do you know who's lying? The one trying to hide the other side of the story is usually the liars. Instagram is loaded with receipts of each of the exact opposite happening. Where's Viper Island's receipts? Yeah, delete this. but truth needs saying. It was deleted. But, you know, I come to find out later, little birdie tells me that Mr. Elite Geek Hangout secretly Viper Island. What? Yeah. Isn't that funny? Isn't that weird? Isn't that something strange? The only guy coming to his defense is him. Because, like Tony said earlier,
friends and enemies alike are banding together to fight against the lowest piece of shit in our community. And this is unheard of. People even rallied around scumbags like Trashman and Spectre Uncreative. But Viper Island?
You're fresh out of Friends.
there was a reason I wanted to use that, because it's the truth. No one's defending this guy. No one. No one's coming out and saying, yeah, good job, man, good job. So, now, he actually turned the comments off on this thing, on this post. Wonder why? Because he had too much trouble deleting all the comments, and it was interfering with his striking time. But anyway, I gotta say, it's truly flattering when grown adults and bitter old men, bad form, dude, bad form, you're about the same age as the rest of us, shut up. Keep saying you got 20 years of media experience, and you don't know not to insult the people who are coming after you. Hello? Yeah, you don't make yourself look better by putting others down. I mean, you don't. And I'm sorry, you have cashed in the card on niceties. You're past that point with everybody. Bitter old men who claim they don't watch Viper Island spend hours, days, even weeks of their lives obsessed with talking about the channel they supposedly don't care about or like. It's like a symphony of sour grapes out there. Here's a simple solution for you. Don't like something, don't watch it. We don't. We actually don't. We've watched 3 minutes of you patting yourself on the back and telling everyone else that's not you, and saying that everyone who's not you sucks. That's literally how much Viper Island we've all watched. And it was enough for a lifetime. But no, instead we get folks making all sorts of images and message about us. Well, you pushed, you sat there and you played with Beehive. What do you fucking expect? As if we were the center of their pathetic little universe. No, we didn't like your tactics you're using. We didn't like you abusing the system. Talk about showing the world you have a mental screw loose. No, that's you. By copyright striking someone who said, "Hey, you took my picture." I mean, seriously, if you're spending that much time, and I want to come back to this, but I want to get to this part. I mean, seriously, if you're spending that much time fixated on a stranger you've never met, talked to, or had anything to do with, you might want to get your head checked. Big time for those devoting time to attack us, though. We never mention their names. They don't. We don't need to, because they're always quick to expose themselves. No shit, we fucking hate you. Not the smartest bunch. No, I think we're pretty smart to scream out about what you're talking about and what you're doing. Thanks to them, social media platforms are high alert against harassment. Also, this line I thought might have been something about his Instagram kind of disappeared for an hour today. I was wondering if maybe he got caught and he just was like, oh, they were on high alert and they put me down. Sorry about that. Well, some websites might call it copyright infringement. He basically just said he was doing copyright infringement for the most part. Who knows? Who cares? But they'll boot you if you break their rules. Some people are just too thick-headed to understand how this whole thing works. You see, again, spin doctoring, but you're not spinning. Basic spin doctoring, asshole. You've worked in media 20 years, and you don't know spin doctoring. You have to have a piece of truth in what you're talking about. There's no truth in here, and that's the problem. And, you know, he says he doesn't care, but he writes 6 paragraphs. And anyone with any issue over this, be sure to let someone know who actually gave a damn. Because, spoiler alert, I sure don't. But you're writing 6 paragraphs about it. This is all a lot of fun to us. It's not life-consuming obsession like it is for some people. Meanwhile, I'm here laughing it off, watching grown-ass men waste what's left of their lives, hating on us while we're enjoying a great weekend. I don't care what any of them has to say, and it really gets under skin. Well, you don't care yet. I'm sorry, it's a 7 paragraph. My bad. Prepare to watch our content over there. The bots are, yeah. Have you seen you've been looking at your subs? They're going down, 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 down. Their fragile little eagles can't handle rejection. I think this is projection. It must suck to suck. So you're one of those sad, pathetic souls who are easily triggered by someone else's success or opinions, or feel the need to harass them online. Maybe it's time to log off, put down your toys, step outside, take a breath of fresh air. Just a thought. This channel consumes 10% of my free time. Maybe 20 when things get busy. I doubt you put that much effort into it. I really couldn't care less about what anyone says about us. But you know who does care? Social media platforms and websites, that's who. People who break the rules tend to lose those privileges. And again, he's saying this, but it's not that anyone broke a rule. Except for you. You took advantage of a flaw in the system. Yeah. And again, he's saying they didn't. They say they did nothing wrong, except they have receipts that they did nothing wrong. But, you know, he's doing copyright strikes. And he's almost implying that, you know, we took his shit. I want to get to that in a second, because subscribers come and go, but the real fans, that's a funny way to say bots, the ones who actually watch and enjoy our content are the ones who matter. Again, that's a funny way to say bots. Because if you look at his social blade, you can see the pattern. He's definitely been buying subs for a while. We don't mind a little spring cleaning and purging those who aren't fans in the first place. Yeah, okay, whatever. So, he's talking about copyright infringement and whatever. Remember when Toy-Con moved and he stole their interview? Well, check this out. Because this picture is what he had up. Recently, we figured a few excerpts from an interview from one of our episodes, which is absolutely 100% fair use. If you disagree, that's cool. Go protest the local news, ESPN, entertainment shows, or any talk show who all do the same. As a rule, we don't plug or promote those who have harassed or attacked us, nor do we need to, nor will we ever. If you're the rare person that didn't receive a message from us, reread the post and find out why. To those who insist on being toxic haters and spewing fake outrage about infringement because they can't handle others doing well, we appreciate your free engagement. Much appreciated. I grabbed this from Elite Legend, by the way. So let me see if I got this straight. You have the free right to do free use all you want, but we don't. Because you copyright struck Brian's channel, the 3POA channel. You copyright struck a live stream. Because it had your video in it. Yeah, people were reacting to your video. And, isn't that fair use? I mean, isn't that 100% fair use, dude? So, it's a long road to get here, but I really wanted to show this fuckhead doesn't get it. He'll say anything to get out of what he's doing. And you need to be aware of this when dealing with this stupid ass. He's not going to stop because he does not understand what he's doing. but he has too damn choices. I was going to say them, but Tony said it much better than I could, and much more sternly.
So Liam, you only have two options here. Either shut your entire fucking channel down, remove every false copyright strike that you've ever claimed, and crawl back into that dark, depressing hole from which you came. Or post a public video apologising to 3POA, It's Chad, The Full Force Podcast, Artist Shark, A Toy Kinda Mood, V Connolly, Blue Serendipity, and anyone else's life that you've poisoned with your pathetic existence. Or we, as a community, will spend an ungodly amount of effort exposing your vile behaviour. You understand now, you fucking cunt? You are messing with people's reputations and livelihoods. So either delete your fucking channel or get on your knees and beg for forgiveness, or this will never end. The choice is yours, fuckhead.
Dude, I didn't do anything and I want to apologize now. That's how serious this is. You stop. You apologize. We're just going to keep going. We're just getting started. You have kicked the hornet's nest and you can't handle the consequences. As far as I'm concerned, you need to shut the fuck up and get the hell out of Dodge. Thanks, guys. Raising awareness. Take care.